I'm Denise from the University Disability Services Office. We also refer to the office as UDS. I will explain the process to using your exam accommodations for our on-campus classes. A difference you may find when comparing your high school and college exam experiences will be that at Bloomsburg, you are responsible for making the exam arrangements. In high school, your teachers made sure your accommodations were arranged for you. But of course, our office is here to assist you with making arrangements and answer your questions when they come up. Our office will give you a paper that explains what your accommodations are at the beginning of each semester. At Bloomsburg, we call this a disclosure form. You will get a new one at the beginning of every semester. You are responsible for giving your current disclosure form to all of your professors. No, in college, it is at your discretion. You will decide when you are going to use your testing accommodations. We encourage you to make arrangements to take the first exam of each class in the UDS testing area. After that first exam, if you feel you could take it in the classroom without accommodations, you are more than welcome to do so. We have students who take all of their exams in our office. We have students who take some of their exams in the office. And we have students who only take their final exams in the office. It is up to you. However, you cannot be in the middle of an exam in the classroom and realize you need to have extended time. Those arrangements need to be made ahead of time. As a student who is currently registered for accommodations under the current semester, you have two choices when an exam is coming up. Make arrangements to take the exam in the UDS testing area, taking it at the same time as the time of the class. Make arrangements to take the exam in the UDS testing area, taking it at a different start time to allow you to finish the exam prior to your next class. If you decide to take the exam in the UDS office, you are responsible for submitting your exam request to us no less than 3 in-class days, or as we call them, in-session days, prior to the exam date. It is very easy to make arrangements. We have online exam request information on our office webpage. Just click on the Services and Forms tab and scroll down to the exam request. If you are able to start the exam in UDS at the same time as your class, you can simply choose Exams Taken on the Same Date and Time as the Rest of the Class button. Now you will use your email login information, which will then open up access to a list of your current classes. Once you fill in a few details on that form, you will click Submit. You will need to submit your request no later than 3 in-session days prior to the exam date. We will have the exam ready for you when you show up at our office at the scheduled time of the exam. There may be times that you need to take the exam at a different time than your class. One reason is you may have classes back-to-back. We cannot excuse you from a second class because you're still testing. Besides, you do not want to miss that class. Another reason you might have a class later in the day. Testing is only available during specific hours. You need to schedule your exam early enough to finish within the time period. If you need to start the exam at a different time, you will need to go to the same online exam request information page mentioned before. You simply choose the Exams Taken on a Different Day and/or Time than the Rest of the Class button. This will bring you to a fillable form that you will share with your professor to discuss an alternative start time to meet your accommodations. Once you and the professor have agreed upon the adjusted start time, You will need to submit the completed form to UDS no less than the 3 in-session days prior to the exam.